What's up? What's up? Girl, look at that. Look at that light just beaming off your forehead. I look extra chocolate, guys. Should I pull my pants up? Anyway. Welcome. Oil on my forehead. Oil on my chin. So, what's up, everybody? I haven't done a YouTube video in so long. I was like low-key bored on the low by accident, but on purpose. I got gum. What? No. Just put it, yeah. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, that's fine. We have a guest star today. It's not the person I'm talking to right now. The guest star is this little guy right here. Can you guys see him? Come over here, Kiki. Come here. I want to say hello to you. You're such a good boy. Sit. Good boy. Give me some. Good boy. He's such a good boy. You want this? Yeah, he ain't really, he ain't. I like to be extra. Anyway, I have 14 questions for you guys. I also promised you that I was gonna read this little card from my boo thing. What's in these two bags? We have two bags right here. These are little gifts that I like to either gift people or that I think are good gifts for like Valentine. And then we're gonna do like a little fun thing with like cards that you would probably get when you were like a little kid in elementary school. Yeah. Actually, I want to show you guys something really quickly. So I got this really cool pillow actually. But I just thought this pillow was really cute. Look at it. And it's like all sequiny. But anyway, I'm gonna change this pillow and try to make like a heart. I think I made like a pretty decent heart. You guys want to see my heart? You guys ready? Ah! Got him! I did a pretty good job, I think. You guys think I did a good job in this heart? We're going to set this pillow right here. I like that right there? I don't think I do. You guys think? So try to make it aesthetically pleasing to the eye. First question. What's your favorite genre of music to produce or write? That's a really good question. I love hip hop, preferably like 90s hip hop, but to me, when I hear someone say, oh, I do hip hop, I automatically assume it's like circa late 80s, 90s hip. But whenever I hear like any genre, I just assume it's like the origin decade, like the epitome of that genre would be the origin of its decade. In terms of writing, I really like writing blues and country music. I think country might be like up there. I think that answered the question. Let me do 2 more questions and then we'll move on to what's in the bag. What makes you feel alive? That's sultry. Food. I like eating. I love eating food. Honestly, genuinely, I like to taste different things from different cultures in different countries. People tell me that I eat a lot of little snacks throughout the day. I like different tastes. I want like a lot of different things going on. I like, I don't know, flavor and just different things. I don't know how to explain it really. They have a place called the Eastern Market in Washington, D.C. Like it's an outdoor market and they sell artwork and like, you know, cultural things. But I know that if you go to other places, their spice selection is much more vast. If you ever run across me in real life and you want to gift me something, maybe you come to one of my shows, give me spices. Like I'd appreciate that. Let's do this first. Put this bag over here. Spa Life Tea Spa Bath Salts. Lavender. We're gonna open this right now and just get a whiff of it. I love gifting bath salts to people. So this is a combination of lavender and bath salt. And bath salt is like usually sea salt, so it's like maybe like its purest form. It's supposed to be like Mediterranean salt or Himalayan sea salt, which is like a pink, has like a pink tinge to it. Absolutely, absolutely love bath salt. We're gonna give this a whiff. This smells really good. There's a company called Honest by Jessica Alba, and she has great fragrances. She has great shampoos and everything. I know that she prides herself in having like really good natural ingredients in her products. So definitely recommend that you go check her stuff out. This is not one of her items, but you can find her stuff at Target. Actually, I think I'm gonna go do that tomorrow. Just check out her brand, the Honest brand. I think it's really cool. Bath salts are like good. You're supposed to put like a teaspoon in your bath water and just kind of let it, sit around and soothe and stuff. But to be honest with you, I like to buy bath salt in bulk, and I get it from a place called Amazon. They will deliver me like a case like this, as big as this table, and I'll like dump like this much in one bath. I tend to put like a whole actual measuring cup of bath salt in my bath water. I just like to be salty, like. Do you produce Yeah, so this one says, do you produce instrumental tracks as well as vocal tracks? So the short answer is yes. That's not how the question was presented to me originally. The person who's listening, if you are listening to this, the way you initially presented the question, the answer to that is no. Do I prefer to? It's not my forte. Does it come just as naturally as it would any other track? Yes. I'm at a point right now in my career where that's just not something that it's not high on the priority list. But I'll do it, definitely. Excuse me if I'm smacking my gum. So anyway, I got this lovely pillow, guys. You see this pillow? Isn't it so cute? It's like velvety. There's a little pocket here for your unmentionables. Ignore me. I need to keep this rated PG. There's a little pocket here for your cough drops and Kleenex. This is one of those color me pillows. Kiki, you don't want to sit over here? He's camera shy. You don't want to come over here on this side, Kiki? You can come over here. You would come over here? I want to get to know you. So this came with a pack of markers. They're fabric markers. They're a set of 6, and we are going to color this while I answer questions. Do you play instruments? I dibble and dabble in a couple of different instruments. It's really strange because, okay, so like your voice is an instrument, right? That's my preferred instrument. That was my first instrument of choice when I was younger. It's the instrument I use daily. I also play the piano. I knew I could read sheet music well enough to a point where I could teach myself, but I really wanted a scrunchie and I didn't want to get up. And so I was like, let me try it, and it worked. What's the moral of that? Try it and see if it works. Was interested in the guitar at a point in time, and I put that down. They don't want to see that. He's mad at me. You know when your dog's like mad and they're like, and I never got to figure out what it was called. I wish they had these when I was little. I feel like they did. My mom just kind of like was like, nah, you're not getting that. Do you guys remember when you guys were little and you would like go to elementary school? Everyone got a trophy. Everyone got a Valentines Day card, which I don't agree with that, but whatever. So I picked these up at the store at Target. So I got these, and I just remember like being little, every single one was different. And so like you fold these back and forth. I think these are what are these? Scented bookmarks. I don't really know what it smells like. It just kind of smells like something, I don't know. I think I'm supposed to scratch it. Scratch and sniff. When you get older, you start to scratch and sniff other things. That actually smells pretty good. I don't know what the flavor is. It's kind of like drinking red Kool-Aid, or your parents be like, what flavor Kool-Aid you want? And you're like, purple. Like, oh, okay. It's kind of like that. This one smells like blue flavored. All right. This says ice cream for Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Who do we want to fill this out for, Kiku? Oh, he's laying on the pillow. He's such a good boy. Kiki, who should we send this to? To Jonas from us. There we go. Here you are. This one says, I choose you to be my Valentine. A scented bookmark for you. And this is a snail with a donut as a shell. So you guys can see there. Who should we send this to, Kiku? To Christian from us. This one says, oh, we still have this one left too. It says, be my Valentine. Do they all say the same thing? With different creatures on them. Okay. See, that's good because if you get your Valentine's Day card and your friend can't read, then you can just read his card for him because you already know what it says. Duh. Anyway, okay, so this one is going to get sent to Alex from us. And last but not least, we're only going to do 4. Let me answer one more question before we do this last one. Are you single? I need some lotion for my elbows. Just worming around to say Happy Valentine's Day. This is the only card that had its own unique personal thing. What are we gonna write in this one? This one, who is this one from? Who is this one going to? Did I do all boys? Christian, Alex, no, these are all unisex names, right? Except for Jonas. Let's do a stereotypical feminine name. Let's pick one. So we have 2 asexual names or unisex names, and we have 1 masculine name according to our culture. So in our culture, the American way, let's do a stereotypical feminine name. Are you really a tree hugger? Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Yes, I am. I'm not like an extremist. I think I know more than the average person. I don't know nearly as much as those who practice horticulture or environmental servitude as a everyday practice or study or their job. I don't do it. That's just not my line of work. I do garden. I love to plant trees and eat the fruit. And I'm very sensitive to the environment being damaged. It does definitely affect me. And so I would like to say I'm a tree hugger in some sort. I think that's kind of like a derogatory kind of slang term, though. I wouldn't necessarily use that word or that phrase. But yeah, I think so. What is your favorite film score? My favorite film score, I would have to say, would be Disney's The Princess Diaries. I didn't do that, Kiki. That wasn't me. Let's think of a name. Judy. To Judy from us. Let's call her the watermelon. What made you become a producer? I was at a point where I needed to decide if this was going to be a career path or remain a hobby that was not going to be lucrative or sustainable to my well-being. When I made the commitment to reshape my life, I had been away from the industry for so many years that my network had completely dissolved. I had to build my network back up. I found a love for it. In that struggle of being away and not knowing how I was gonna get a song done and having to figure it out, you kind of end up developing a love for something that you've worked for, especially if it's tied to something that you want. Music was something that I already wanted, so it wasn't a far reach. It wasn't like a far cry or a stretch where I had to convince myself to do something that I didn't necessarily want to do. It was more so of a learning curve of how was I gonna do it. But the motivation and the drive came from the honesty that I already possessed in my inquisitive nature, actually wanting to create music. So As an artist, what type of projects do you like to work on? I like to work on all different types of things. I like working with my hands. Certain people know how I feel about hands, and I'll keep that to myself, or we will keep that to ourselves. But yeah, I like working with my hands. I like to paint. I like woodwork. The wall that you guys see behind me, I actually put up myself, which is kind of cool. What? I can't understand this question. Sometimes I write backwards. I don't know why, I just do. This next question is, do I like to wear makeup? I actually do like wearing makeup. Do I like to do my own makeup? That's a different question. I think everybody likes having other people do things for them, right? I like to think so. So whenever I can get someone else to do my makeup for me, I 100% am like all for it. So yeah, I like makeup. I think it's beautiful. And you know what? As cause I told you, I do paint. People give me tips on makeup all the time, and I think they're great, and I utilize them. I'm just like really lazy. Like I don't like doing it. I would rather be doing something else. But I love getting my face caked on. Oh, that reminds me, I have a cake to eat. Somebody got me cheesecake, which I'm excited about. Let's see what's in this last bag. So this is bath salts as well. This is the Cherry Blossom Effervescent bath salt. Effervescent. Incandescent, effervescent, infrared. So this is a finer bath salt. Ooh. I hate the way bath salts feel when they're dry. They're just like, it's like nails on a chalkboard. But yeah, this is the same thing. Not the same thing, it's different. This is Cherry Blossom, so it's more of a lighter kind of scent. What do you love about your job? I actually really do love my job. I get to go out every day and talk to random people and just kind of figure out what's going on in the world, what is going on in life. I love that. So that's always fun. I get to film, I get to work with random different people. I like that I can take my work with me. I love that I travel a lot. I really, really, really like that a lot. I really like that a lot, actually. Is that colored? Why doesn't it look like it's colored in? I'm gonna color this whole heart purple. Someone didn't want to come sit with me while I did this video. He likes to do his own videos, which is fine. Whatever. One day we'll do a video together. Be excited. I should absolutely give you guys a house tour. Everyone wants to see in our little home, and I don't know why, but they do. Everybody's nosy. They want to see what's happening. Y'all probably just want to look at my refrigerator though, for real. I know that's all I would want to see. How we looking? Before I go, I'm gonna open this up really quick. This is a box of Nerds that I saw on the Valentines Day aisle at the Target. You guys remember these? Do you guys remember Nerds? Oh, these are the ones I was talking about. They're all the same. They were not like this when I was younger. So we got a whole bunch of Valentine's Day cards, but they're all the same. There's just two different ones. This one says "You're super," and then there's a game of tic-tac-toe. And it's kind of disappointing. When I was little, I'm gonna eat a box of these Nerds. When I was younger, the Valentine's Day candies, they were different. They were all different and unique, so every kid felt special. And they're not like that anymore. It makes me sad. We're gonna have some Nerds right now. I used to put my gum on the back of my hand when I played piano. Not a smart idea at all. Oh my gosh. Pop rock stars? Alright. I'll see you guys soon. So guys, I thought about it, and I'm actually not gonna read the card to you. Hi Kiki! I was gonna read the card to you, but I decided that I'm not going to because it's from someone special and it's for me. But we are gonna pop this and we are going to answer the last 3 questions. The first question is, what is your perfect date night? My perfect date night. I don't know. What is my perfect date night? Like it's gonna hurt. Ooh, I slobbered on myself. Okay, my perfect date night is we'll do a little bit for you. Alright, that's for you, it's that little bit. That's for you, it's that little bit. And for me, my perfect date night, I don't know. There's so many ways to answer that question. It kind of just depends on what kind of mood I'm in, honestly. Like, I'm pretty chill and laid back, too. I'm pretty chill and laid back. So, I don't know. Hold on, I think I gave you too much. You don't really drink that much. This little jizz. I don't know. I like different things. It really just depends on what mood. It does not depend on the occasion at all. I'm not picky either. I'm really chill and laid back. I enjoy staying in. I like dates that are more partner oriented. We could go do a freaking like couples challenge, mud sliding, go-kart, off whatever, I don't know, type crap at a dirt park, or like, honestly, I don't care. I really don't care. Like, as long as it's like genuine, I'm a homebody. Just as long as I'm like with someone and we're both enjoying ourselves, and I'm not really picky. It could be anything, honestly. I'm like really chill, but not in a chill in a sense where I don't want to go do something crazy. That is not good. I don't even know how that happened. Really? Okay, next question. I need to drink that. How many tattoos do you have? Wouldn't you like to know? What's up, Kiki? I just gave you a snack. You don't remember? He doesn't remember. I don't know why. He has issues. I have 2 tattoos, but I also have 3 tattoos. See how that works? I have 2 tattoos that I'm going to tell you about. The third one is for me to know and for you to find out. The third one is visible. The one I'm not going to tell you about is visible. Isn't that weird? The 2 that are not visible are the ones I'm going to tell you about. I do have a question though. If you get a tattoo covered or changed into something completely different, is that still 1 tattoo? If it is 2 tattoos, then I have 4 tattoos. So how many tattoos does she have? I have 3 tattoos. I had a tattoo altered and turned into something else. So if you want to count that as 3, then you can. Or 4, whatever. Do you want to sit down? You want to come sit down over here? Sit. Good boy, Kiki. He's such a good boy. Kiki, why don't you come on this side? They want to see you. Come here. No, go the other way. Go the other way. Go around. Right here. Why are you scratching me? Sit down. Sit. Good boy. I have a bumblebee on my top right shoulder, and then I have a Sankofa bird on my lower right back. If you've ever seen Amy Schumer's The Girl with the Lower Back Tattoo cover of her memoir, novel. That's where my other tattoo is. So it's not technically a tramp stamp, but it might as well be one. You know what I mean? Nah, it's just a little bird. So yeah, I have a bumblebee and a bird, and then those two are not visible. But the one that is visible, I won't tell you about because you'll probably just see it one day in pictures or whatever. It's visible, definitely visible. Kiki, we don't eat foil. We don't do that. You just ate. He's like senile. He's on his way out too, unfortunately. So he honestly, I was just telling someone else the other day, like he honestly doesn't remember that he's eaten, and it's kind of sad. Because he sometimes thinks that I haven't fed him. And so this is the last question. I'm gonna finish up this class with you guys. Tell me about your best experience with music. My best experience with music would have to be, I don't know, what is my best experience with music? I think my best experience with music was when I was younger. The first concert I headlined. I think I was 12. No, I was younger than that. I think it might have been anywhere between the age of 9 and 12. There's 3 times. 3 times, actually. Tell you about all 3. First time, 3 best experiences with music. First one, in chronological order. In elementary school, I headlined my first show, my first concert. It was an hour and a half. We did a composition of like Broadway's finest hits. So, of course, on Broadway was one of the songs. They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. The second time I was in high school, I think I was in 9th grade, and they elected me. He's eating wood. I was the solo and duet performer for the seniors' graduation in high school, and I think that was in front of like 5,000 people. And then I sang the national anthem for football, basketball, and baseball, a cappella, straight up. And I got a Skinner Award. The person who provided the funds for our athletic facility, the donor, his last name was Skinner, and he presented me with his award for outstanding vocal performance for all 4 years of high school. I didn't know at that point that it was going to be a career. I wanted it to be a career, but I didn't know how it was going to happen. I was like, this is what I want to do. I think my resume from high school, from singing the national anthem, got me to a position to be able to sing the national anthem on ESPN Live. When I was 19 years old, I sang the national anthem for a playoff March Madness live, like televised live ESPN2 women's basketball game between UVA, which is University of Virginia, is like a huge school, and University of Florida, Miami, green and orange, live during the playoff season, March Madness. Looking back on it now, like those things were brought to me. So I will say this, like if you are gonna go for something, your passion or whatever, let it flow. I know, and I'm saying this right now, and I bitch about it all the time, but like I sometimes worry about like, am I gonna make it? Is this journey, is this gonna happen? And like when I look back and realize how I got here, when I wasn't trying, when I wasn't like, not trying, like I was always working on me, my craft, but when I wasn't looking for work always came to me. Like all 3 of those things that I just told you about, I didn't look for those things. People came to me. My best memory of music is realizing that this is my passion, and then realizing that I could turn my passion into like a hobby, and my hobby into something that was gonna sustain me for life. Thank you guys for your questions. It's been great. This Valentine's Day has been amazing. I've had a great time with you guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed my videos. I'm going to drink his. He doesn't really drink. I don't drink either. I think it's exciting that you guys want to know what my tattoo is. It's visible. It's very visible. And it's not a mole. Like it's visible. It's I posted a message on my Instagram. It's about 6 inches long, so it's not a mole. It's not something that's like on my face and you're like, is it a mole? No. It's a tattoo. It's a real tattoo. It's visible. You just don't just don't see it right now. But you'll see it one day. I guarantee you'll catch it one day. Alright, guys. It's been real. Alright, Kiki? Deuces.